This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coin. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper. Hope you guys are doing well on this lovely, lovely Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. We are about to head into July 4th tomorrow, so I hope you guys are feeling hype about our freedom. Happy Independence Day to all of us. It's beautiful. Love our independence, love our freedoms, and that's exactly why we love Bitcoin. Before we get into the news, before we get into the zesty hype, I want to just give some love to our sponsors, Cake Wallet, an open source beautiful wallet. Link is in the live chat and in the description, along with Market Cipher. Link is in the live chat and in the description as well. Use code missteencrypto or code zesty for 20% off at checkout. Woo! Guys, happy Monday. Did you guys have a good weekend? Can you let me know? Can you affirm that everybody's good? Everyone had a good weekend? I'm going to say hi to everyone in the chat. As I am saying hello, make sure you guys are smashing these likes, subscribing, sharing the stream out with friends. The more we interact with the chat, the more we interact with the stream in general, the more YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble, Kick, I don't even Twitter, wherever we're streaming like in a million places right now, and it's absolutely beautiful. The more we interact with said streams, the more they will share them out. So again, hello to everyone. Oh, sorry about that. Jimmy, thumbs up to you over there on TikTok. Thank you guys on TikTok for following me. I have a goal of 10,000 followers on TikTok. I think TikTok is hard to build as a crypto person. We got Crypto Outcast in the chat. Good morning to you. We got Randy, Patrick Murphy, Gary Gensler. He said he's not going anywhere. In the poll, guys, do you think Gary Gensler will resign? Enter the polls, enter the poll. Gary Gensler, I don't know, bro. I think they might have to drag you out of there, to be honest. I don't know if you're gonna resign. But it could be the easy way out. I don't know. This is like, it's like a whole like government political crypto telenovela a little bit. It's just like the love, the hate relationship. It's absolutely crazy. Crypto TV with Trey said he's done either way. I mean, sheesh. You know, one can think that. Commander Crunk, nice to see you. Nothing is more American than Gary Gensler resigning and the 4th of July at the same time. USA America. Go off, Commander Crunk. Sorry, my bad, Commander Crunk. We got Guy in the chat as well. Nice to see you. Oval Boar. Oh, man, overlapping with Chump Change's stream. Oh, my gosh, I didn't know. I thought Chump Change went live earlier than me. Oh, sheesh. Is that why I haven't seen him in a while? Well, if you could, Oval Boar, if you're bouncing back and forth between streams, do tell Chump Change I said hello. I think he's a great dude. And the other miner is in the chat. Nice to see the other miner. Always good to see the other miner. I don't know. I feel like we're kind of getting past this little tiff we're having, other miner, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure I can let it go. Amory, nice to see you. Let's see who else is in this chat. We got ENF with the coffee. Yes, the coffee. I don't have my coffee mug. I already had my coffee. Should have brought that to the stream, but cheers to everyone. We are fueled by coffee and Bitcoin on this channel. We got crypto music in the chat as well. We got Kevin. Nice to see you. All right. Am I missing anyone? Automatic Beats is in the chat. Mr. Strap. Nice to see Mr. Strap. Sophisticated. What's up? My Crypto Space UK said, let's get it in all caps. Whoa, I love your hype. I love your hype. We have Andrew in the chat, Digi with all the emojis. I like your emojis with Bitcoin, the Bitcoin emoji, all the emojis in the chat. Go off. Make sure if you guys are members, you show off those member emojis. You can't like not show off those member emojis because they're like the coolest things ever. We got Jim Montgomery in the chat as well. We love Jim Montgomery. We also love Raul in the chat, Matt Bradley. What's up, Mohammed in the chat saying hello from Dubai. Well, hello from NYC, one cool city to another. One day, you know, I'll venture out, hopefully, to Dubai. You know, see the camels in the desert or something. You know, it would be fun. We also got Door Gunner saying sup, nice to see ya. Blue Punk Rocker said let's go. Ooh, I like that Blue Punk Rocker, giving me like that rock vibe. I like it. Woo woo. That was me playing the guitar, by the way. Woo woo. Oh my gosh. Crypto Wealth is in the chat as well. Alexandra G. I don't know. I don't want to say your name wrong. Jiao or how? He said, "What's up? Out with Gary." I don't think I said your name right, but hello to you. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you coming. Lord Michael is in the chat. Ed, what's up? Martin, what's up? Nice to see you. Design Lab, we love Design Lab. Thank you for coming, my friend. West, what's up? Bacon, eggs, and hash. Wow, we got family in the chat today. We got Daddy-O, Chris H in the chat. All right. Okay. Nice to see you. All right, friends, we are going to go off right now. Found the Five Guys in Tampa, Mr. Strap said. You know, we do love Five Guys. I love Five Guys. You know, the Cajun fries are prime. Ben Love said, good morning. Good morning to you. Some hearts over to you, my friend. We also have Chris H is from Australia. Well, hello from NYC. Thanks for coming. We have a lot of Aussies in the chat. Australia seems to be like a popular location for the Zesty fam. One day I'll make it out to Australia too. I want to like hang out with the Australians. You know, I want to maybe pick up the accent for some fun. Blue Punk Rocker said, LOL, your streams are always awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone joining the stream. It's early. It's Monday. You know, we could have taken off today. You know, you could argue maybe this is a holiday, but I was like, no way. I'm not taking off. I love my stream. I wait like all weekend for this. So we are going to get after it. We are going to talk about the markets. We're going to talk about Gary Gensler. We're going to talk about what this means for the space. We're going to talk about some new news. As always, I got you. Got you. All right. The bubbles are jumping in. Oh, what's up, Bullish? You said buy Bitcoin and hodl. That's nice, my friend. Coney Island tomorrow, MTC. You know what, Daddy-O? Coney Island would actually be a good idea. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure what the vibe is because, you know, there's a lot of different spots. You could go see fireworks tomorrow. You know, you got the city, you got Coney Island. Coney Island is usually like crazy. Blind Dave. But you know what, Daddy-O? There's a give and take with Coney Island. It's like you go to Coney Island, you get the funnel cakes, you get like, maybe you could go like hit the Cyclone or something, the Thunderbolt, maybe the Wonder Wheel. You know, you're really getting at it. If you're going on the Wonder Wheel, you could do the stationary or the swinging one. If you guys don't know what the Wonder Wheel is, I do have an NFT of it, but I also might as well just give context to what Coney Island is. I think I should give you guys like some New York history. Patrick said, we'll look at that. You're streaming on Kick. I have been streaming on Kick for a while. I just don't know if like Kick is big with like crypto people. But yeah, so let me show you guys the Wonder Wheel. The Wonder Wheel is like absolutely historic. I don't even know when this thing was built. When was it built? I should like look up this thing because, opening date, May 1920. So this thing is old. If you guys didn't know. So, okay. This is the Wonder Wheel in Coney Island. This thing was literally built in 1920. If you guys take a look at this, let's grab a nice little picture. There we go. Open. Like, this is crazy. So it's really fun. It's stable. You know, it looks like older. It looks older. It might scare you because it's old, but it's actually like clear. You know what I mean? They wouldn't let anyone on these. They do a lot of clearing in Coney Island. They make sure everyone's good. All the rides are good. But yeah, the white ones are stationary, so they don't really move. And then these colored ones, they swing. So you guys could see like the little ramp thing right here. So like swings you around. You feel like you're gonna fall off, but it's actually really awesome. So there's two different options just to give context to what I was saying. Literally love Coney Island. There's also the Cyclone, which is also over like 100 years old, I think. When was the Cyclone built? So this is really old too, the Wonder Wheel. And then you have the Cyclone as well. Just giving you guys some Brooklyn history right now. This is the Cyclone. Look at this, man. It's a wooden roller coaster. It's one of the oldest ones, I think, in the country, actually. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. But it's like, it's not very intense. People are scared just because it's old. But it was opened on the public June 26th, 1927. Wow, so it's almost 100 years old. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. So there you go. That is the Cyclone. And these are in Coney Island. And Coney Island, they do fireworks on the beach. This is on a boardwalk. So as you can see, kind of the view from this angle, you have the beach over there. You could see the beach really nice from the Wonder Wheel. You have the Cyclone. You also have the Thunderbolt. You got like some classics there. Some classics for sure. Some Brooklyn history for y'all. And then Nathan's. Oh my gosh, how can I forget? How can I forget? You also have Nathan's, which obviously like is televised. I think what is it? Is it the 4th is when the hot dog eating contest is? I believe it's tomorrow, right? So they do the hot dog eating contest here. This is where it is. If you guys check my Instagram story, you'll see me at this place quite often. I'm literally always in Coney Island. I literally love it here. So this is exactly what it is. This is the original Nathan's. It's been open for, I don't even know how long, 1916. So very old. And it got wiped out by Hurricane Sandy, got wiped out. But then it's pretty much original to what it was. And there's tables on the right. You guys don't see it in this picture. But yeah, this is the original Nathan's right here. The original Nathan's. Now, if you do go to Coney Island, here's a tip. Go to this one that is on the street, Nathan's. Do not go to the, you could go to the ones on the boardwalk. Like right here, there's ones on the boardwalk, like a block up. But it doesn't hit the same. Like, I feel like, if you're going to go to Nathan's, you got to go to like the one that's on the street. Just a little tip for y'all. Just a little tip. Iconic. Absolutely iconic. Love this place. Love Coney Island. It's just like, New York has its give and takes. It has its give and takes. But Coney Island it's hard to leave that. It's hard to leave that. Gary Gensler said Gary's over Nathan's. Oh, stop it. Hi, Frank. Nice to see you. Chris S. What's up? GM from @CrypTalk Global. Nice to see you. FedCoin, good morning to you. What's up, FedCoin? I remember we were talking in the Mitch Ray stream. Avo, good morning to you. You ever been, Miss Teen, been to the OG Nathan's Flames? Yeah, man, I am there often. Like, I love Coney Island. And, of course, Williams Candy Shop is literally next door, too. And if you go to Williams Candy Shop, you're supporting a small business, and it's fire ice cream, fire candy. This is like beautiful stuff in here. Open forever. And right next door to this on the right is also like Pete's Clam Bar and stuff. So they have like, obviously that type of stuff. They have Heroes, everything you could imagine there. But this is the candy side of things. Fire. Absolutely fire. So if you're in New York, you could go to Coney Island like any day of the week. If you go during the week, then it's not as crowded. Colorado, thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Good morning to you, my friend. Yeah, head over to Williams Candy Shop if you head over to Coney Island. Like, I mean, dang, fresh cotton candy, everything you could imagine. Now, let me just tell you guys, Strawberry Laces, this thing right here, this is how to win my heart. This is like my favorite candy. For some reason, I can't tell you. But it's different. It's different. If you guys are here, make sure you guys smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. We went a little bit off the rails today, but I felt like it was worth it just to give some context into like some New York culture for y'all. We also have Blind Dave. Hi, Blind Dave. It's been a minute, dude. John Foster, good morning to you and M. MetaMask, good morning to you. Jaguar Cloud. Alexandra G said, you never been to New York, maybe someday. Yes, and if you do, you let me know. And I will give you the guide. I will give you the guide. True, definitely go during the week. Yes, definitely. Listen, you could, it's not as crazy as it used to be Coney Island, but the weekend you're taking a chance. You might not get a spot. You're going to have to pay some for the meter. Keep refilling the meter. You got to get the app so you can hit the meter on the go and not go back to your car. Or you just got to kind of just pay some guy to put your car in a lot. And that's just the way it is. All right. Chad, oh, nice to see you. Oh, and the cotton candy ice cream from there is my favorite. Yes, that is also my favorite. Ice cream is also from there. Hi, Crimson. What's up? All right, we talked about some candy. We talked about the sweet things of life. Now we're going to continue talking about more sweet things in life, which is our freedom, which is crypto. Market recap coming at you. Make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends. We want 100 likes and 100 live viewers. All Set Miner, what's up? Listen, it's also FedCoin. It's dicey to ride a bike in Coney Island, man. I mean, there's also a lot of people that have their motorcycles out. So tomorrow, if you go, you'll probably go by Nathan's at night, see a whole row of motorcycles, crazy cars. It's a scene. It's really a scene. I love it. I love Coney Island. All right. Crypto bubbles. We got the past day. We're doing pretty good, guys. We are doing pretty good. We got GRT 20% up. That's one of our biggest gainers here. We got Pepe, which is up 15.7%. I do know we were looking a little bit at a breakout here for the Pepes. We could take a look at the Pepe chart in a moment. I'll let that load. We got BIT up 13%. eGold or Elrond or Metaverse X. Not sure what I should call it right now, but it is up 3%. Stacks is up 6.5%. So you see we got some gainers here. ICP up 7.4%. Ooh, Thirsty. Thank you for the crown. I love that. What's up, Morty? Nice to see you. The past week, we are doing pretty all right. We're doing pretty all right with the alts. It's like Bitcoin isn't even like the biggest gainer here. Like, this is sad. Like, look at little Bitcoin. She's sitting right there. Sitting right there. This little tiny bubble on the week. Come on, Bitcoin. It's all right, though. Litecoin is up 24%. You guys know on Friday, I was losing my absolute sheesh. I was losing my noodles over Litecoin. I just couldn't believe my eyeballs, and I was so happy. So I went live, and we talked about it for like 2 hours. Comp is up 71%. We also got woo. I just want to say that, 12%. Pepe up 14% in the week. Maker up 35% for the week. All right. And also, we did start the new month, so we could take a look at the month. The month is a little more red than we would like to see, but Bitcoin Cash just a monstrosity. Just what is going on here? And Pepe, also a big gainer. Let's look here. Let's look at Pepe. Let's take a look here. Let's do some analysis. So we did kind of break out of little Pepe. Look at Pepe. We were looking, we hit the bottom of our range here around, what was this? June 16th, the 11th. We bounced back up. We were hitting this resistance, guys. How on point are we with the Zesty fan? We are so on point over here. Now, we started to break out a little bit here on the daily chart of Pepe. Hopefully we continue. Hopefully this stays on breakout watch, which it is retracing a little bit from its highs of the day, but you never know what can happen. Let's see what's up with Pepe. I want to see the specs. What's going on? There we go. Market cap. We had a $1 billion market cap was the high. Now we're sitting at 743.72 mil market cap. Oh, yeah, total market cap. Wow. Yeah, that's very interesting. 743 mil market cap. Let's hope we hit that. Imagine we hit that billion again. I don't know what would have to happen for that. I mean, wow. Do you guys think that meme coins can come back? Put a yes or a no in the chat. Can meme coins bounce back? I mean, Pepe is still hot, man. It's up 16%. It's, according to Dex Tools, literally number 4. It's like hot. Woo, spice. Woo. And look at the I love like the mischievous like kind of look that he has. Like, woo. You know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna go over, we bounce to our bubbles. Let's talk about Bitcoin price right now. All right. We got the daily here. So we're gonna take a look at the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, since we do have a new month. Also, happy new month, guys. Come on, like, this is a beautiful time to be alive. It's summer. We got $30,648 Bitcoin, up 0.12%. So we're barely in the green today. What? Come on, Bitcoin, like, have some zest, have some spunk. Hopefully the 4th of July gives her some spunk. Again, if you're feeling spunky, smash these likes, smash these likes, share the stream out with friends. We need 100 likes and 100 live viewers. I don't know what's going on today. Make sure you guys put a yes or a no. Can meme coins bounce back? All right. VWAP, according to Market Cipher, below the 0 line here. Hopefully we can have back up, have a confident pop over the 0 line. Hopefully the money flow can follow that. Momentum is just kind of sliding down here. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're kind of sideways here with Bitcoin, kind of sideways. Look at the past few days. This is just as sideways as it can get. Oh no, what happened here? Okay. Very sideways. It seems like it's consolidating. I just don't understand, guys. What do you think is going to happen with Bitcoin? Do you think we're going to have a breakout? Like boom? Or do you think we're going to have a breakdown like went? I don't know. Seems like Bitcoin could really go either way. Even if you're looking at market Cipher, right? Things are pretty sideways there. Not much money flow, not too much going on. And then you also look at the volume on the daily here. Take a look at the volume. Is it anything spectacular? Not really. Not really. We see a little bit of bullish momentum. Bullish momentum maybe building up here, but really not by much. I'm a little sad, guys. I am a little sad. I want to see a pop. We had a little bit of a crazy day here on Friday where our low was around 29.4 and our high was 31,290. Then went. At least they're green candles, but they are sideways candles. I'm not really enjoying that. I don't enjoy that. What is going on, Bitcoin? Like, I really wish that we could have, even if you look back, right? We hit this point a little bit by April of this year, and then we haven't seen much of price action like this since June of last year. So we're really at a point where are we going to defeat our 2022 demons is really what it is. Are we going to really break out from this nap time sad moment that we were having here? I don't know. We do have the Bitcoin halving, which is less than a year away. We're going to talk about the weekly chart here. We're going to talk about the weekly charts. Can't believe we're sideways trading. But we did have an okay week last week. The week before we broke out, we were like, woo! Literally, like, woo! Then we also, last week, we sideways traded a little bit. Really didn't have that much price action if you look at the overall of the week. And now we are starting off with a green candle for the week. And that's cool. I enjoy that. Ooh, Armani, thank you.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Yeah.
Yar! Everyone, please yar for Armani. Thank you, Armani, for your $5 super chat. That is the first super chat of the stream. I appreciate it. So again, maybe we're heading in a little bit to the green right now with Bitcoin, but we're not seeing some crazy volume here on the weekly. I want to see more volume to really justify these nice candles that we have here. But if you guys think we're going to have a green week, please put green in the chat. If you think we're going to have a red week, please put red in the chat. Please let me know what you guys are thinking. This is what the market is made up of. Just psychology, emotions, fear, greed. Let me know. I need to know your thoughts. We're going to take a look at the month. This is beautiful. This was the highest monthly candle close since June of last year. So we are kind of defeating, maybe this is a breakout watch for the monthly. I think we're on breakout watch for Bitcoin on the monthly. Guys, would you look at this? Guys, we are officially on breakout watch for the monthly. On Bitcoin, highest daily, whoa, I'm excited now. I can't even speak. Highest monthly candle close since June of 2022. Would you look at that? Can I get hype in the chat for that? You guys do think we're going to have a green week. I kind of like the green week. Wow. I think I like the green month too. Let's have another green month and maybe have another candle close that's higher than May of 2022, which would bring us around 37.7K, which is crazy. I'm asking for a lot. Maybe I'm getting greedy, but wow. Woo! Hopefully this month we can close higher than June though. I'm not going to get greedy and go to May 2022. Let's close higher than June of 2022 this month, which is over 31.8. If you think we could close over 31.8, let me know in the chat. I would love that. Wow, we are building momentum. We should be hyping the chat for the monthly breakout. Woo! We love this, man. We absolutely love this for Bitcoin. Yes, Commander Crunk with the hype. Absolutely. Wow, I am so happy. I'm happy for Bitcoin. We got to celebrate other people's wins, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're celebrating Bitcoin's breakout. Exposed. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. I talked a lot about Bitcoin. I'm very excited about Bitcoin, if you guys couldn't tell. Now, let's talk about Ethereum. We got 1963 Ethereum. We're chilling. We're up 1.37%. Kind of you know, a little independent from Bitcoin today when Bitcoin's down. You know, Ethereum's just trending upwards. We have Ethereum making a high that we have today that we haven't seen since May 6th. So we're revisiting some May levels. And this is around when we were playing with 1990 Ethereum. This is what we were talking about. Our next target was 1995 or 2013 Ethereum. That's what we want. That's what I'm looking for next. There we go. This is the point I'm looking for. I want this now. Now. But we are making some moves. We're at 1964 again. We are trying to maybe head out to $2,000 Ethereum. It would make my heart super happy if we hit $2,000 Ethereum. Then we look out for 2122, which we haven't seen since mid-April. Wow. Go Ethereum. And we did over the weekend just kind of sit right above this level that we were looking at 1911, guys. It's like we manifested this level. We just like put it out there. And now like Bitcoin's just kind of like really sitting on it. It's like literally like took a seat. Wow. It literally looks like a backwards chair. Some art's going to kick in right here. Like this is the chair right here. And then you have the person. Hold on. My art skills are really good. Hold on. There we go. Literally a chair to sit in. Like, hey, man. Like, he's like, hey, man, just take a seat. And he's like, all right. And that's exactly what happened. A little chair. That's beautiful. That's exactly what that is. A little chair. And hopefully it's a high chair. Hopefully it's like a throne. And the chair goes very high like this. All the way up to $2,100 Ethereum. I'm just messing around. I'm just playing around with the charts. I love doodling on the charts. It's fun. I like to make some humor out of the charts. If you guys are here, make sure you guys are smashing these likes, sharing the stream out with friends. Let's head over to the weekly here. We've had 2 consecutive weeks of green. That is beautiful. That's what I absolutely love to see here on ETH. You could take a look here at Market Cipher on the weekly, and we do have an increase, an uptick, may I say, of money flow. We're in the green. We're also heading up with the VWAP. Momentum is starting to build up, which we do like to see. Volume isn't crazy, though. Not crazy volume. Looking for that crazy volume. We've been messing with some levels here. Of course, 1911 was very significant, but we are starting to break out from there. So, this is the highest weekly candle close on Ethereum that we have seen since April 17th. So also weekly hype for Ethereum. Weekly hype for Ethereum. Woo! Let's look at the monthly. I want to look at the monthly now. Oh, another splendid monthly chart. Would you look at that? Would you look at this? Wow, my heart. It's just warm. It's full of warmth. It's full of warmth. We have green money flow. VWAP over the zero line, but still a little sideways, which I don't love. But we do have some momentum shifting over, which is cool, Monthly hype for Ethereum, because this is the highest monthly candle close that we have seen for Ethereum literally since May of 2022. So I guess breakout for Ethereum monthly, but it kind of has been breakout for Ethereum monthly. Slightly. I mean, last week wasn't, I guess. I mean, this is the highest close since June of 2022. And then now we're pacing up to May of 2022. That's beautiful. Wow. So hype for Ethereum. We're seeing June 2022 levels from last week. And now this week we're seeing May 2022 levels. Sick. But I want to see more volume. And that's why, I like that it's green. But even here, it's just barely a green week that week. And the volume kind of shows that. We need more volume. We need the bulls to come out in full force. We got to talk about Litecoin. I literally cannot even wait anymore. We got Litecoin. According to the daily, we got that green money flow. VWAP is heading down. Don't like that. But the momentum is above the zero line. We're doing pretty all right with momentum. I do like the green money flow. That's what I always look for is green money flow. I love my green money flow. All right. So we know that we had a cup and handle. Absolutely. This is a crazy cup and handle. This is probably one of the best ones I've seen since I really got into the TA. I mean, this is just wild. This is wild. Cup and handle, boom, boom, wow. And as you can see, the volume supported that. I like to look at my volume, and it was supported. That pump was justified, I feel. Now we are sideways trading just a tad, but not really. We hit a high yesterday. The candle close was 113.62. We do love that for Litecoin. The last time we saw those levels was around April of 2022. And if you guys remember, around this time of 2022, we were sleeping, people, not us, obviously, because we're always looking at Litecoin, but a lot of people were sleeping on Litecoin. It was $40 Litecoin. And now people slept on it again when we were talking about it in March, $66 wick low, $72 wick low in mid-June. Now we're in July, and we are destroying these charts. Oof. Hype, Litecoin hype. If you guys are hyped for Litecoin, put those Litecoin emojis in the chat. Wow. And we are sitting at $109.35 Litecoin today. We are down 3.79%. But listen, guys, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. We've been running up, and it doesn't mean that Litecoin can't just turn around in a hot second. Because, wow, did people not expect this? Now you see everyone's like, oh my gosh, Litecoin breaking out. Oh my sheesh. Why haven't I been looking at Litecoin? Because you slept on it, dude. You slept on it. Listen, I think Litecoin is still really cool. I think it's still like undervalued in terms of appreciation for what it does. Nonetheless, the weekly, we had the highest weekly candle close here, that levels we haven't seen literally since April of 2022. So this is great hype for Litecoin, weekly hype for Litecoin, obviously a breakout. Like this is beyond. This is beyond. We sideways traded between 91 and 103. And then I was looking for a candle close above 105, and we just demolished that last week. Like I just freaking love this, man. I love it. Love to see this. You guys could feel the passion in my voice, man. Like it's amazing. Let's look at the monthly, man. Monthly is looking beautiful. Highest monthly candle close since boom April of 2022. So absolutely hype for Litecoin. Like, what is this? Like almost a little cup and handle here on monthly Litecoin. Like, hold on. Tell me if I'm wrong. Chat, let me know. Cup handle breakout. Am I wrong? Can someone let me know? Chat, do you guys think this is a cup and handle on Litecoin? On the monthly? Is this a cup and handle monthly for Litecoin? I need to know in the chat. Cup and handle monthly. I know there's a lot of people in this chat that love charts, so you got to let me know. Mark in the chat, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Digi. You guys know I love my Digi too. I don't know. Am I just being hopeful? It could be a cup and handle. I think I'm just being hopeful. I think I'm just very hyped for Litecoin. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. All right, we also have DOGE, man. DOGE is doing all right on the monthly. We're starting off with the green month here for DOGE. Take a look at the daily. We're just over 6.5 cents. I was hoping that maybe we have a cup and handle play out on DOGE too. I'm really loving the cup and handle energy, as you guys could tell. Really loving the cup and handle energy. But I'm hoping that's what happens. But I don't know. Hoping. But we do have some volume coming in for DOGE. We have still red money flow on Market Cipher, however. Flat smack. Generally, cups with longer and more U-shaped bottoms provide a stronger signal. Avoid cups with V bottoms. That, you know what? Let's go back to that. I mean, does that look very V to you? I gotta think about this. I gotta think about that. Hi, Mike Volmer. Hello, friends in the chat. Welcome. If I didn't say hi to you, please yell at me and let me know to say hi to you. Please say hi to me. Mike Volmer is in the chat. Garrett Gensler still talking his smack. LVO's in the chat. ENF, certainly possible. Eat Perez, the butt cheek pattern. Oh yeah, isn't that Jason Casper's thing? Yeah. Crypto Outcast. John Foster's in the chat. Who else? I think I missed someone. I think I'm missing people. I know the other miner is in here. I think the other miner is just talking smack. We got Matthew K, Bungalow Bill. Does that look Gary V to you? Ruby FX, hi. Nice to see you. All right. Who else? I feel like I missed people, but I don't know. The other miner said misteen crazy. Maybe I am a little nuts, you know? I don't know. I feel like, I'm not like completely normal, but I think I'm okay with being weird. I think I accepted that I am weird. But Litecoin is doing really well, crushing the charts. We also have the Litecoin halving that is underway. People are like tweeting their little hearts out about Litecoin. And why shouldn't they, man? Why shouldn't they? We have 30 days until the halving. Goes from 12.5 coins per block to 6.25 coins per block. We also could take a look at something like CoinMarketCap and see that Litecoin has broken into the top 10. It has now flipped Solana. It's now number 9. Can it flip Doge next in the top 10? We have yet to see. We have yet to see. Was Geek of All Trades in here? I feel like I saw his name, but I don't know. Oh, hi, Rick. Aaron is in the chat. See, I knew I missed somebody. Byron in the chat. Xander, Felipe, Mountain Climber, Lil Mama. Hello. Okay, and also, Chris, did I say hi to Chris Hanley yet? I do have cookies. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Can you refer to me as the former miner? You'll no longer mine. What do you mean? No, you have to mine. I'm not allowing you to stop, so no. Guys, I made cookies over the weekend. Yesterday. I gotta say, like, this was one of the best batches I've made in a while. Oh, Aiden, thank you for the 20 roses. Here's a cookie. Here's a cookie for everyone on TikTok. Here's a cookie for everyone on YouTube. Yeah, man, this was literally one of the best ones in a while. Let me tell you that. Wow. Like, perfect. Like, you got, like, not burnt on the bottom, but nice and brown. And then, like, you just see the color transition. Dude. Like, dude. Whoa. Whoa. There's something wrong with my oatmeal raisin cookies. Well, these are chalky chip, but my oatmeal ones, sometimes they have, listen, I put half of them have the raisins, half of them don't. Especially for Kraken. There's no raisins for him, but he's not even here, so he definitely gets 0 raisins now. But yeah, there you go. A cookie for everyone. I will bring out the cookies again later. Wow, it smells so good. Whoa, you don't even need a candle when you got that. Break one in half. I want to see the middle. Okay, hold on. Let me get a napkin if you really want to go there. Okay. You really want to go there? You want to see the cookie? I will show you the cookie. All right. What's a chippy one? This one's a chippy one. Okay. Well, yesterday they were nice and gooey, but these aren't like baked fresh today, but like you can see they're still kind of melty in the middle. Wow, yeah, they are melty in the middle still. It's like a solid cookie. It's very soft in the middle. It's not like, but it also has like a nice little crunch on the edges. It's beautiful. And if you want it to be like fresh again, you put it in the microwave for only 3 seconds. I'm telling you, only 3 seconds. But it's, wow, iconic. Wow, chocolate all over me now. Wow. We love sweets in the morning. Good amount of chocolate chips. Yeah, so listen, shrinkflation has hit the chalky chips. I used to be able to get a whole thing of chalky chips for the cookies, right? Use the whole bag, and it used to be like overwhelmed with chalky chips. And I used to have some left over for me to like put a scoop, like some in my hands and take a scoop and eat some chalky chips on the side. And now I have to like hide the chocolate chips from my sister, everyone in the house, because I can't let anyone have any chocolate chips because every chip matters. All of it has to go into the dough, or else there's not enough chocolate chips. This is a whole bag of chips. Gardelli chocolate or none. You know what? I'm gonna say I love my Hershey's chocolate chips. Those are the ones I use. Hershey's semi-sweet chocolate chips. Those are the ones. You can't tell me otherwise. I've tried a bunch of chalky chips. None of them have been the same. But shrinkflation has definitely hit all the chalky chips. They're smaller, not as much. Very upset. Now I feel like I need to open like a bag and a quarter, maybe to have the full amount of chips that I used to have with just one bag. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad? Sebastian's like, share the stream out with friends. We are 9 likes away from 100 likes. I really hope we can do that right now. I really hope we could just moon. But Gary Gensler might send me a Wells notice because I'm expecting maybe likes for the stream. I don't know. Gary Gensler, will I get a Wells notice? We're going to talk about Elon Musk really briefly. Elon Musk, I don't know how you guys feel about that. I would like to open up the conversation. Elon Musk imposed a rate limit on Twitter, citing extreme system manipulation. Now, this was saying there were things about data scraping and system manipulation, so they wanted to apply some following limits. Here's Elon's tweet. So again, to address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. They did redo these limits. So the final one was for verified users, 10,000 tweets limited to reading. Unverified is limited to 1,000 tweets. And new unverified are limited to 500 tweets a day. Do you guys think this is censorship? Do you guys think that this is like, as he said, this is temporary. I hope this is temporary. But how do you guys feel on the situation? If it has to do with like cleaning up the platform for a few days, I hope that it's not that long because I don't want people to leave Twitter. I don't want people to be like, oh my sheesh, like I can't get back on it and think like it's broken. So I think like, of course, maybe Elon will bring it back, but people have been seeing this. So if you have been seeing this over the weekend, because I've gotten DMs about it, I've had people asking me, what's wrong with Twitter? What's wrong with Twitter? But if you are seeing rate limit exceeded, you are not the only one because you probably hit your limit. And they had the inability to retrieve tweets, missing timelines, and being met with a rate limit exceeded message, leading to the hashtags #Twitter down and #Twitter failed to trend in certain jurisdictions. France, UK, Germany, and the east and west coast of the US appeared to be the most affected regions. Must they clarify what may be responsible for scraping Twitter's data or elaborate on the root cause behind the system manipulation claim, but said that its data was being pillaged so much that it was degrading services for users. Some suggest that extreme data scraping has been caused by web browsing enabled AI chatbots such as OpenAI's GPT-4. According to Twitter's developer documents, rate limits are imposed to manage the volume of requests made to Twitter's application program interface, their APIs. Quote, these limits help us provide the reliable and scalable API that our developer community relies on, the document states. Jack Dorsey also jumped in and said, running Twitter is hard. I don't wish that stress upon anyone. I trust that the team is doing their best under the constraints that they have, which are immense. It's easy to critique the decisions from afar, which I'm guilty of. But I know the goal is to see Twitter thrive, and it will. And I do hope they consider building on truly censorship-resistant open protocols like Bitcoin and Nostr to help ease that burden. Good for all and critical to preserve the open internet, which I find kind of ironic because Jack Dorsey was in charge of Twitter when anyone who had an opinion about anything got deleted. But nonetheless, I'm going to digress on that point. Jack Dorsey jumping in. What are your guys' opinion? Let me know how you feel about Elon Musk and these rate limits. I do hope he brings back Twitter, and I do hope that we have no limits anymore so that way we're not limited on what we see. So that we're not limited on what we see and we could express everything we need to express. If there's news, what if we're limited on tweets, but we have to share out the news? These are the things I'm thinking about. So I don't want this to affect our free speech and, our Twitter hype. Ovalbor said, my opinion is that other miners should continue mining. I told him that he doesn't really have a choice and that he has to continue mining or else I'm going to be upset. So unless he wants to directly upset me, he has to keep mining. Did he digest that? Do you think he digested that, Ovalbor? Mark Smithson, why is my account limited? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh. Oh, wow, Mark Smithson. Sheesh. Freaking sheesh. Jason Moore, good morning to you. All right. We're gonna talk about Gary. This is the whole sheesh we got going on with Gary. Now, Gary has talked a lot in the past. We know Gary Gensler loves to chat, man. He loves to talk. He likes to talk about Algorand. He likes to talk about cryptocurrency. And then when he got to office, things suddenly changed for Gary Gensler. He felt the complete opposite of what he originally felt when he was talking in 2018, 2019. Again, he mentioned things like Algorand. I don't know. Do you guys feel like this is a cool little clip to see? Am I down with Gary G? Gary G, are you down with Algo? Check it out.
So governance is tough. You could create Uber or Lyft on top of a blockchain technology today. Well, maybe in 5 years you could. It would have the performance. Sylvia McCally's Algorand, who's a Turing Award winner at MIT that I work with. Sylvia's got a great technology that has the performance. You could create Uber on top of it. The question is then, who would update the software?
Love things like Algo. Who would update the software? Uber could be on Algorand.
Bitcoin's
now, we do have more clips of Gary Gensler. All of which leads up to today's news. So keep on it, friends. Keep on it.
Bitcoin's now the currency that's hypothetically the Bitcoin or some crypto. Aline would tell us it would be some other crypto. Maybe it's Algorand or something. What happens? What's going to happen to the flexibility of a central bank and a Bitcoin's now the
Algorand, of all things, my friends. And then, what else did he say in MIT when he's teaching in 2018? Another interesting thing that Gary said.
So we already know in the US and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities, even in the US, Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something similar to the Howey test that we've talked about. 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash crypto. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a legal matter.
3/4 of the crypto sector is a non-security, a commodity, a cash crypto. What? And then we ask him nowadays, can you define Bitcoin as a security or a commodity? He gave clarity maybe on Bitcoin, just a little bit. Then when asked about Ethereum in court recently, he couldn't answer the question, but he did in 2018.
Over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those 4? They're not securities. Over 70% of the crypto market is Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Why did I name those 4? They're not securities.
Oh, gee whiz. They're not securities. Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Oh, wow. I mean, do we need more digital currencies, though? In 2018, he was talking about Algorand, maybe displacing the central banks in the world, and as you know, their statute in the world. How even the ECB president Christine says they're the monetary anchor. Well, he was saying maybe Bitcoin even things like Algorand could pose a threat to the central banks. Fast forward to 2023, and now he's saying, what about digital currencies?
We don't need more digital currency. We already have digital currency. It's called the US dollar. It's called the euro. It's called the yen. They're all digital right now. We already have digital investments. And you have entrepreneurs representing digital investments on this program all day long. And it's whether it's the big tech companies, the automobile companies, you name it. It's all digital right now, the investing world. So what is the real underlying value of these tokens? And that's why you need full, fair, and truthful disclosure.
What is the value of Bitcoin and crypto when you literally are representing a fiat system in which fiat is not backed by anything? They literally just print what they want because they're the government. Literally, remember that clip? That was a good one. That was a good one. But I think Gary Gensler ended up taking things personal, unfortunately. Literally 2 days after he was talking about how we already have digital currencies. Whoa, Gary Gensler, he ended up getting his feelings hurt a little bit. Getting his feelings hurt. Take a look.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, the public being left in line at the bankruptcy courts. We've seen this story before.
Ouch. Woo. Ouchie. Gary Gensler. He's upset about crypto. Meanwhile, he loved Algorand. He loved everything. So it leads up to today where people are speculating, is Gary Gensler going to resign? Well, you would argue that maybe Gary Gensler needs to take a break and eat a cookie. However, there was an AI-generated fake news article that sparked rumors of Gary Gensler's resignation. We thought Gary Gensler was out of here. I don't even know if the Gary Gensler token was pumping in celebration of something like this. But here we go. AI-generated fake news sparks rumors of Gary Gensler's resignation. False rumors have begun about, again, Gary Gensler. This time, AI has played a part. On July 1st, a news story appeared on a website dubbed thecryptoalert.com, claiming that SEC Chair Gary Gensler had submitted his resignation following an internal investigation, citing an anonymous official. However, Cointelegraph found the article's text scores high on a third-party AI detector, 0GPT, scoring 96.8%, signaling a high degree of AI text generation. The website also appears to be very new, with only 17 posts in total, the first of which appears on June 22nd. So again, just a news article creating fake stuff. Most of the articles on the website appear to use AI, with articles scoring about 70% with 0GPT. In addition to the bulk being the text being AI generated, a search on the Internet Archive Wayback Machine revealed that the ownership of the website's domain, the Crypto Alert, was updated at 4:30 p.m. on June 24th. So, scam. Oh.
The puppet strings were attached to Gary when he became SEC chairman. The puppet masters own him now. His nose is getting longer.
Oh, so hold on. Are we? Thank you for your $10 super chat. So are we talking about this guy? Hold on. We're talking about this, bro. You said his nose was getting longer, so I was wondering if you thought it was like this guy. You know, the Simpsons version of him has like a longer nose. I thought that was funny. For you, did you? You see the nose right there? That's so funny. That's literally so funny. People are funny with the memes. Anyways, fake news, guys. Gary Gensler is not resigning. I know that you guys had maybe high hopes that he would. But unfortunately, this was some fake news. Do you think he is going to resign? Then let me know. If you think he's not, then also let me know in the comments. Gensler token is down 26%, 27% for the day. So RIP Gensler token. Wow. Crazy stuff, guys. Absolutely wild. There is push to get Gary Gensler out, though. Besides the fake news, don't forget about Warren Davidson. Warren Davidson signed or filed the SEC Stabilization Act to restructure the SEC and fire Gary Gensler. Quote, U.S. capital markets must be protected from a tyrannical chairman, including the current one. That's why I'm introducing legislation to fix the ongoing abuse of power and ensure protection that is in the best interest of the market for years to come. It is time for real reform and fire Gary Gensler as chair of the SEC. And this would completely restructure the SEC and that different people aren't able to like come in and whatever. So basically, here you go. It would be a total different structuring where there would be 6 commissioners and 1 executive director versus 4 commissioners that are just talking to Gary Gensler, and he's literally making the decisions. So it's really, they're trying to make it, I guess, more fair. This was also helped with Tom Emmer. Tom Emmer jumped in and said, Warren Davidson wrote that Tom Emmer joined him in the critical fight to protect our markets. Quote, American investors and the industry deserve clear and consistent oversight, not political gamesmanship. The SEC Stabilization Act will make common sense changes to ensure that the SEC's priorities are with the investors they are charged to protect and not the whims of its reckless chair. So with this, again, it's going to be a whole new clean out. Anyone that I guess was chairman before or involved with this before would not be able to apply for the job or get the job, and it would be a little bit more democratic. But again, let me know your thoughts on Gary Gensler in the chat. Wow. Crazy stuff, man. Absolutely wild what's going on here. Absolutely wild. The crackdowns do continue, though. There's a lot of crackdowns happening all over the world, the U.S., and of course, we remember we have Kraken that did get in a tiff with the SEC over unregistered securities, their staking. There were a lot of things that the SEC was upset about when it came to Kraken. Now, the latest update on Kraken, if you guys haven't seen, I will let you know exactly what's going on. The court orders Kraken to turn over history, transaction, and account information to the IRS. The IRS is so sneaky, man. A federal court ordered crypto exchange Kraken to turn over account and transaction info to the IRS, which second needed that information to see if any of the exchange users had underreported their taxes. The IRS filed a court petition in the Northern District of California in February, moments after the crypto exchange settled charges with the SEC, alleging its staking services violated securities laws. The tax enforcer alleged that it had issued a summons in 2021 that the exchange failed to comply with, and was trying to check for tax liabilities for users who transacted in crypto between 2016 and 2020. According to Friday's order, Kraken must turn over information for users who transacted more than $20,000 over the course of the calendar year for that year, including the user's name and pseudonyms, birth date, taxpayer identification number, address, phone number, email, and host of other documents. Kraken will also have to provide blockchain addresses and transaction hashes. That's already part of the transaction data that it can share, and it may produce raw data for the IRS. This is absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. Why is this happening? But the court is going to decide whether it's even worth people to have that happen. What is Algorand? Oh, gosh.
177.893186 algo.
I'm going to assume that was the other miner. Really giving me Algorand? Well, I guess you emptied your Litecoin wallet, so now we got Algorand. Thank you. Gary, should I share that Algorand with Gary Gensler or no? Let me know, other miner. Let me know. Do I share it with Gary? Do I give him an algo? But yeah, the IRS, again, coming after people, trying to get information. They're watching you like a hawk, the IRS, but it's funny that they didn't really watch Sam Bankman-Fried that much. when he was just commingling funds, buying houses and properties under his name, his parents' name, using customer funds. Weird how that the IRS didn't care about him spending millions and billions of dollars, yet we spend $600 on Venmo. Ah, they're coming after us. You buy Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. They're coming after people transacting with Kraken. Like, really? You have a lot bigger fishes to fry than that. Wow. Do you guys think the IRS is fair? Do you think the IRS is protecting us? Comment below. MetaMask wants 200 likes. Man, I would love 200 likes. I would love if you guys could smash these likes, comment, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need the love to be shared to the stream. 150 likes, 200 likes. Let's get after it. Make sure you guys are also voting in that poll, which is outpacing votes over likes. Crazy. Also, Rob, hello, Rob. Make sure you guys are using your member emojis. If you're happy that you're here, use your member emojis. Gary Gensler in the chat, do you feel, that's a good question. Gary Gensler, do you think you are protecting us? Hi, Julio. What's up? Fox Phoenix. Me1, good morning to you. Who else is here? Aru, hello. Digibyte is pumping. Let me talk about that. Hi, Dave Digital. Dave Digital. What's up, bruh? Okay, hold on. We are going to take a look at Digibyte. Digibyte is pumping. You guys know I am a fan of Digibyte. I will not stop being a fan of Digibyte. I think it's really awesome. Okay, hold on. Let's look at, I guess Binance is the best place, I would say, maybe. I gotta draw some lines. I gotta get some lines out here for my digis, but there you guys go. We got some Digibyte here. We're just under a penny, 0.008 cents. I am hoping, we're up 12.64%. I'm hoping, my friends, that this can pamp us. Let's pamp up to a penny, which is around right here. Wow, I need a line. Where can I put a line? Sheesh. I guess I gotta put a line there. But yeah, I do want to have a 1 cent target and then hit this right here that we were looking at here, which is just over a penny, which was a point that we tried to hit in November 2022, failed with the wick. Also had a wick touch this level in December 2022, dropped below. We were treading it February of this year, fell below, tested again, pamped a little bit, fell below in March, and now we've just been falling right under it, touching it again, literally with a wick high. Oh, mid-April. And then we've just been sliding, woo! But it seems like we're starting to bounce back up here with Digibyte. And you know, it makes me feel better because the volume kind of supports it. The volume supports the pimp. Even here, the volume supported the pimp. Volume supported the pimp. Volume supporting the pimp. That's what we love to see even here. Woo! I'm not even going to look back at those prices because it's hard to look back at the bull market when you're seeing Digi at these levels now. Man, this is very interesting. I also did go live with the creator of Digibyte, Jared Tate. Such a cool dude. You guys definitely got to see that podcast. He's so cool. He's so cool. He's like a Southern Western dude. Very cool guy. Nonetheless, guys, Digibyte pamp. Absolute pampage. That's beautiful. I'm going to look at the weekly. How are the past few weeks looking for Digi? Rising up. 3 consecutive weeks of green so far. I mean, 2 actual closes of green. But seems like we're having a good week so far for Digibyte, even though it's only been like a nice day. I want to go back to this level. Let's get back over just over a penny. Wow. Come on, Dig. You can do it, Digi. Guys, we also have Digibyte stickers in the chat. So can you please give Digibyte some love in the chat and put those Digi emojis? MetaMask wants me to check pleb. Pleb? Okay. Is that a meme coin? I could take a look at pleb. Should I look on Dex tools for that? I guess, right? Pleb. I'm looking at some meme coins now, guys. We're looking at pleb. Pleb. Oh my gosh, that's actually so funny. You see this PFP? That's so funny. Is this the right one? Is this the right one, MetaMask? MetaMask always gives me so much love in the chat, so it's hard for me to like not, do their TA requests. Hi, Efrain. Nice to see you. Other miner likes DGB. Yeah, you better like DigiByte or else. But here you go. I hope this is the right one, MetaMask. But this is your little plebby. Oh, look at the little pleb. Low volume, man. Low volume. You can see, like, April, we had that pop. We were like, woo woo. All the plebs were plubbing, pamping it up. Now, what happened, man? What happened? I mean, I don't even know. Like, how do we even go about this? I mean, I would kind of look at it from like literally from the bottom, like starting from the bottom. Now we here, like literally. I mean, I guess you can move it up. Like you could move her up if you really wanted to like this point that might be a little bit more relevant to us right now. Because it just seems like it's testing right here, like point whatever 3409, as you guys can see right here, 3409. That's where it keeps trying to touch here on the daily chart, but it keeps rejecting it. If it keeps rejecting it, I mean, you only got the bottom. Unless like people come in and just pamp this sheesh, you know what I mean? Pamp this sheesh. As you guys can see, I'm trying to keep this a family-friendly show. So here we go. I mean, listen, MetaMask, much love to MetaMask, but yeah, you said you got wrecked. I mean, yeah, man, you did get wrecked. We just need some volume here. You need your volume back. But yeah, that is your pleb. We're gonna keep on going. I want to talk about Coinbase though, because this is important news. We got Coinbase. No problem, MetaMask. You always give me hype, so I want to take a quick look at what you wanted. All right, Colin McKenzie, hi, LB. You liked my helicopter picture. Thank you. We love the choppas out here. We love the choppas. All right, Coinbase. Coinbase, as you guys know, has been involved with a lot of stuff. So they've been battling with the SEC for a while, asking the SEC for clarity, lawsuits back and forth. They got called out by the SEC recently for just about everything that they were doing, saying that they were being an unregistered licensed broker for crypto unregistered securities, that they weren't complying with the SEC. Meanwhile, they have, they're on the stock market. They literally filed for an IPO, so they got through all of that. Seems like Gary Gensler is backtracking on that. However, that's not stopping Coinbase. And why would it stop Coinbase? I mean, it doesn't feel like they're going anywhere. Hong Kong, which we'll move on to, which is the next topic, Hong Kong, literally calling Coinbase and being like, come here, man, come here. Other countries are asking Coinbase to go set up shop there. So if the SEC keeps cracking down on Coinbase, they still have a lot of money coming in from other places. Nonetheless, we're going to move back to the current news. We have ETFs reigning everywhere. Fidelity involved in EDX Exchange, which is an institutional exchange that listed Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Backed again by Fidelity, Schwab, a few other people. They're launching now, Fidelity, making more moves in this space besides mining Bitcoin in 2014. They want to be a surveillance, they want to be filing their ETF. Now Coinbase, where Coinbase comes in, Coinbase wants to be a surveillance partner for Fidelity and other Bitcoin ETFs. So here we have a mix of things. Fidelity mining Bitcoin since 2014, filing for a Bitcoin ETF, also involved in a new institutional exchange. Now Coinbase is going to help them out. Cboe's BZX exchange named crypto exchange Coinbase as the market for its surveillance sharing agreement when it refiled its spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund applications, so their ETF applications for several what would be ETF issuers on Friday. Fidelity, WisdomTree, Van Eck, ARK Invest, Galaxy/Invesco, and BlackRock all filed for Bitcoin spot ETFs over the past few weeks, hoping to succeed at launching a product the U.S. SEC has rejected for years. While BlackRock filed with the NASDAQ, other companies are working with Cboe. On Friday, the SEC told both NASDAQ and CBOE that their applications were, quote, inadequate because they didn't name the market that the fund sponsors are working with on the surveillance sharing agreements, according to the Wall Street Journal. Everyone on Friday was losing their minds over this, the inadequate, and people were dumping Bitcoin. They were dumping everything because they got scared. Such fun. Anyway, in its refiled application, CBOE said Coinbase's platform represents a substantial portion of U.S.-based and USD-denominated Bitcoin trading, as it named the U.S. crypto exchange as its partner for these surveillance sharing agreements. Quote, the spot BTC SSA surveillance sharing agreement is expected to have the hallmarks of a surveillance sharing agreement between two members of the ISG, which would give the exchange supplemental access to data regarding Bitcoin spot trades occurring on Coinbase if the exchange determines it is necessary as part of its surveillance program for the commodity-based trust shares in a manner similar to the way that exchanges share information as part of ISG, the filing said. They called for surveillance sharing agreements, the SEC, with markets of significant size in the past, arguing that it's necessary to prevent manipulation of the markets. This is what they said was inadequate with other Bitcoin ETF applications, which is why they rejected it. The regulator still has to formally acknowledge it is reviewing the applications, but the SEC will kick off an initial 45-day review period when it publishes the filings in the Federal Register, the national logbook, but can extend this to a total of 240 days. So they could do this for almost a year. Just say, we're looking over it. Nonetheless, ETFs are reining in. Don't be scared, friends. We know Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is inevitable because of other countries jumping in. So Gary Gensler, I hope things like this, our next story, are going to light a fire under you so that you allow Bitcoin and crypto to prosper here. We already know that we have a bunch of people running for president that are already endorsing Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. So Gary Gensler might have some trouble in 2024. However, like I was saying, countries like Hong Kong, they're setting up shop for crypto. A place like China, where they were saying Bitcoin mining is banned, Bitcoin bad, now wants everyone over there. Coinbase, they personally invited to set up shop there. A ton of other exchanges have been walking around and hanging out with people in Hong Kong. You could go do a quick Google on which exchanges are visiting Hong Kong. We also know that Hong Kong has been working on CBDCs since 2017 on the down low, as you guys can see, their government website. Wholesale CBDC since 2017. Then by 2021, they had the United Arab Emirates involved, the People's Bank of China, the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub, Center in Hong Kong, and Thailand was also involved. All for the CBDCs. Now what they're doing at this moment is setting up a task force for Web3 development. Hong Kong government established a task force for promoting Web3 development. The task force is being chaired by the Financial Secretary Paul Chan and comprises of 15 non-official members from relevant sectors and key government officials, along with financial regulators that will participate. Quote, the blockchain tech that underpins crypto is secure, transparent, low cost, and has the potential to solve many different problems in finance, business operations, and trade, Chan said in a press release. Wow. Imagine if Gary Gensler said anything like this, guys. The government said it would designate $6.4 million in February to develop its Web3 ecosystem and announced its plan to set up the Web3 task force then. Interesting. Hong Kong setting up shop, asking for everyone to go their way. If you think Hong Kong is going to take all the exchanges, then let me know in the comments, man, because they're really coming for it. And they really want to bring money to Hong Kong because that's really what it does. It brings money to Hong Kong. It brings money to whoever really allows people to be there. Hi, TJ, over there on TikTok. Morty, thank you for the 2 pandas. I love pandas. Pandas are my favorite. Hi, Ed in the chat. No G, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. We also have South Korea that is giving some clarity as well. So you guys could take a look at South Korea for a moment. This was big news over the weekend. South Korea passes crypto bill for user protection. Their National Assembly passed the Virtual Asset User Protection Act on Friday, marking the country's first step towards building a legal framework for virtual assets. The legislation, which will take effect next year, is compiled from 19 proposals from lawmakers. It defines digital assets and sets out penalties for unfair transactions. Service providers must segregate user funds, have insurance, hold some reserves in cold wallets, and maintain records of transactions. The bill will give the Financial Services Commission authority to oversee and inspect service providers. The Bank of Korea has the right to request data from service providers. Virtual assets have come under more scrutiny in the country following an investigation into a domestic lawmaker's crypto holdings last year and the collapse of Terraform Labs. RIP. But yes, this was a little bit controversial in South Korea. However, they are giving some clarity on crypto. Man. And this next story kind of puts the cherry on the cake here for how they really, again, they're scared of crypto. South Korea, they could be given some clarity, but they're a little nervous. Hong Kong, they're giving some clarity. They want exchanges to come there, but are they really allowing like everyday people like us, if they really controlled everything, to be involved in crypto? I doubt it. There are places like Belarus that are really coming after Bitcoin and saying, we don't like the premise of the whole thing. Belarus wants to ban peer-to-peer cryptocurrency transactions. This makes me giggle. It makes me laugh because we know this is the reason why we're here. I digress. Let's jump into the story. The Belarusian Ministry of Foreign Affairs is working on legal amendments prohibiting peer-to-peer transactions in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. On July 2nd, the ministry issued an official announcement on Telegram about new legislation that would ban peer-to-peer crypto exchanges for individuals. The authorities cited a high cybercrime rate in Belarus, stating that local prosecutors have suppressed the activity of 27 citizens providing, quote, illegal crypto exchange services since January 2023. Their total illegal revenues amounted to nearly 22 million Belarusian rubles, which is around $8.7 million. The ministry argued that crypto peer-to-peer services, quote, are in demand among fraudsters who cash in and convert stolen funds and transfer money to organizers or participants in criminal schemes. To eliminate such illicit activity, the ministry will prohibit individuals from peer-to-peer and will only allow them to exchange crypto via exchanges registered with Belarus High Tech Park, HTP. The regulator said, quote, the MFA is working on legislative innovations that prohibit crypto exchange transactions between individuals. For transparency and control, citizens will be allowed to conduct such financial transactions only through the HTP exchanges. Again, it's all about control, not about transparency, because we know Bitcoin is transparent. They also noted that it plans to implement a practice similar to the procedure for exchanging foreign currencies, which will make it, quote, impossible to withdraw money obtained from illegal activity. Under such conditions, it will simply become unprofitable for information tech fraudsters to operate in Belarus. In a response from Belarus, many crypto enthusiasts have questioned the government's ability to ban peer-to-peer cryptocurrency trading. Quote, good luck enforcing it, one crypto observer said on Twitter. Of course, that's why we're in Bitcoin, because we love peer-to-peer exchanging. We love the fact that we are able to transact when we want, where we want. But the latest news from Belarus is somewhat contrary to legislation they passed in recent years. 2022, Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko signed a decree affirming the country's formal support of free circulation of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. A lot of back and forth, a lot of FUD. It sounds like FUD to me. It also sounds a lot like what Gary Gensler said. I keep hearing this all over in my head.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes, the public being left in line at the bankruptcy courts. We've seen this story before.
Ouch. When I read that article, that's literally all I heard was Gary Gensler. I don't know if I just hear him on repeat in my head all the time, but that's what I heard. I hear scared. I hear we can't control what goes on in crypto. And exactly, you can't enforce it. Bitcoin, that's the beauty of it. It's decentralized. There's no intermediary. There's no one centralized entity that controls Bitcoin. We understand the premise of why we're here. You can't stop peer-to-peer transactions with Bitcoin. That's what it is. That's literally what Bitcoin was created for. It's a decentralized peer-to-peer electronic cash system. One person to another. Borderless, trustless. And it's transparent. That article said for transparency and control, you need to be KYC. You can only exchange crypto on an exchange on their platform. No, you can't enforce that. It's nearly impossible. You can't stop someone from opening a wallet, running code, and executing code, because that's all Bitcoin is. It's just code. And it's the most transparent thing out there. The traditional financial system, you don't see these transfers going bank to bank. You don't have that option to see any of that. You don't know what the truth is. But you know with Bitcoin, there's only truth. Every single transaction that's ever been done since the Genesis block is there for everyone to see, everyone to read, everyone to look at. Not with this. Not with control. Not with TradFi. Bitcoin is so inevitable, and articles like this show how early we are. That maybe people will read this and be like, oh my gosh, they could stop Bitcoin? We can't transact one person to another? It just makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh because it's impossible. It's impossible to stop Bitcoin. It's inevitable. And it's actually backed by something. It's backed by us, the people. Everyone in the world, whether you're transacting, you're running a node, you're a miner, you're helping secure the network. The more we use it, the more powerful it becomes, and the harder it is for them to deny how beautiful it is. Friends, be your own bank. If you have not, literally take your crypto off of these exchanges, get a wallet, keep those private keys safe, don't give them to anyone. Be your own bank. That is why we're here. Don't let people and all these FUD articles make you forget the fundamentals of this space. You guys are awesome. I'm just reading the chat. What's up, guys? What is going on? I hope you guys had a good weekend. I know I went through like a lot of news today, but yeah, I think it was needed, my friends. I think it was needed. How and why do Bitcoiners wake up at 4 to 5 a.m.? Because we're team no sleep. Because Bitcoin doesn't sleep. We could do a check on Bitcoin price. Digi's still pumping though. Look at little Dig. Look at little Digibyte. She's still pumping. 13.59%. Let's go to 1 penny Digibyte. Woo! 1 penny Digibyte would be so awesome. That's what I want. That's what we need. That's what would make us happy. Bitcoin is going up a little bit. We're at 30.7, so we're up a little bit from what we were at before. Let's go back to the daily chart. Have been sideways trading for the past few days, but I'm waiting for a breakout. I don't know. Maybe this is a breakout attempt. I'm not sure. Litecoin is still in the red, down 4.12%. Man, if we bearishly engulf this candle, I don't want that to happen, guys. I don't want that to happen. 1960 Ethereum, I'm hoping for a 2K, or 1997 or I think 1995 or 1997 Ethereum. That's what I want. Those are the targets, my friends. Those are the targets. I just hope that we could stay above this 1911 mark. That's all. That is all. If I go to sleep, I will sleep for 2 days. Fedcoin. You got to get some rest, Fedcoin. You got to get some rest. Haven Peck, nice to see you. You will never forgive or forget. Are we talking about the fundamentals of the space or Gary Gensler, man? What happened to Pepe? I think Pepe's doing all right. Hi, John Germain. That's just you chanting 31K. I want 31K back, man. Hopefully we could. This is cause for a pamp. Oh, we are pamping. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Guys, we're pamping a little bit. Oh, my gosh, we're pamping a little bit. We just went. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We just went to 30,888. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my sheesh. Oh, my sheesh. We just pamped as we were talking. Whoa. Is this turning into. Oh. Can this turn into a pamp stream? Imagine. That would be so fun. You can see on the minute chart. I went over to the minute. That's how you know I start to get all antsy. I went over to the minute chart, and I do see that we have a little bit of some volume coming in. All right, guys. All right. If you guys think we're going to hit 31K today, put a yes in the chat. If you think we're not, Put a no in the chat. We are dipping a little bit on the 1 minute now. Oh, wow. Oh, sheesh. Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Oh, guys, do you think we're going to hit 31K right now? Put a yes or a no. Please let me know. Please let me know. Wow. Let's go to 31K. I want it. 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 It's hard watching the minute chart. We do have some green money flow on the minute chart. I mean, that's nice. All right, friends. I guess this is what it is. I guess this is what it is. Let's put some emojis in the chat. Let's pamp it up. Let's pamp it up. Let's pamp it up. All right, there we go. Wow, I really want to hit 31K right now. That would be so awesome. Like, we're pumping a little bit. Wow. All right. All right, friends. Is it going to be a good 4th? I hope so. I hope so. Listen, guys, we're going to celebrate our independence. We are pamping for independence right now. Ooh, are we testing it? Oh my gosh, we might hit 30.9. Let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin. Don't do this to us. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's hit 30.9. Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. Am I in a trade? No, I just like watching the charts and obsessing over them. No, I'm not in a trade. I feel like I should start paper trading and just see how it turns out. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know. I feel like you could paper trade, but then once you put real money in it, then like the anxiety goes up. Oh, let's go. Let's go. 30.9. We're pamping, guys. Woo! Guys, do you think we're hitting 31K right now? Come on. We just hit 30.9. We're pamping, guys. We are pamping. We're pamping. Ooh! Oh my gosh, guys. 30.9, 30,935, 30,943. Are we hitting 31K right now? Guys, please put a yes or a no. We're pamping it up. We're pamping it up. We're pamping it up. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. 30,932. Are we going to 31K right now? Oh my gosh, pamp it up. You got to sing to her, guys. If you are at home, I don't care if you're at home or in your office, sing right now. The Pamp It Up song, guys. 30,959. Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. Bitcoin's pamping it up. Oh my gosh, we're pamping. Oh my gosh, please no red candles. Come on, go, 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 go. Bitcoin, go. Wow. Wow, guys, we just pamped. We just pamped. Are we going to continue? We see the volume coming in. We see the volume coming in. Guys, look at the money flow. Look at the money flow. I don't like that the VWAP is popping below the 0 line. I will say that. I will say that. Guys, where's 31K? Where's 31K? We're waiting. We're waiting. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my noodles, guys. I am about to lose my noodles. Brent, it's like pamp it up. Hee, you made my day. We're pamping right now, Brent. We're making everyone's day by pamping. Let's pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it. 30,952. Come on, 31K. Let's go. We can do it. We're pamping. We're pamping. Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it. Let's pamp it. Let's go. 30,962. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. Am I trading? No, I'm not trading. I'm just hype. I love Bitcoin so much, and I just want to see her go. Come on. New minute. This is the minute. Let's pamp it. We see the volumes coming in for Bitcoin. Come on, guys. We can do it. We can do 31K. We can do 31K. You're dancing in your living room, Noji, as you should. I hope you're dancing. What type of noodles do I have? That's a good question. I don't know if I should do the Italian route, and say I got some linguine, or or like, you know, go like, you know, maybe the Chinese food route and like have some like lo mein type noodle. I don't know. I feel like I have an assortment of noodles, to be honest, and I feel like it all just gets mumble jumbled in there. Oh my gosh, 30,974. Come on, Bitcoin, you can do it. 31K. We're watching. We're watching you. We're watching. Japanese udon noodles. You know what? You know what? Those are good. I've had like a soup with udon noodles, and I really did like it. Guys, no, we had a red candle. Now we're damping. Don't damp Bitcoin. Come on. I thought we were hitting 31K right now. Oh, sheesh, guys. Look at this. We just dropped like $100. No! No! Oh, no. This turns into a pamp and then a damp. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is why you can't watch the minute chart. This is why you can't watch the minute chart, because we're losing our noodles. We're losing our minds over here. Now we just went back up to 30,009. Oh, are we testing again? Come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go. 30,960, 30,968. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. Close the minute right there. Close the minute. Close the minute. Above this level. Let's go. 30,950. Close the minute. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it. Oh, no. Come on, dude. This is why you can't watch the minute chart. This is why exactly perfect reason. Can't do it. We just dropped below 30. Oh. We hit 30.9 exactly. And now we're below it. Oh, gosh. We can't watch this, guys. We cannot watch it. We cannot watch it. I don't know, guys. No Jesus 33K tonight. More players in the chat. Lord of Cages isn't worried. I'm not worried either. Remy says short. I don't know, Remy. This is dramatic. This is literally dramatic. Wow, man. This is dramatic indeed. Oh, I just got the notification on my phone about the other miner sending me Algorand. I feel like I have to share it with Gary Gensler. Wow, I thought we were going to 31K. And then would you look at this? We pamped and tamped. Oh, come on, Bitcoin. Let's go. She could do it. She could do it. Bitcoin's going to hit over 100K next year, that's for sure. I hope so, Morty. I hope so, Morty. Did I get fireworks? I don't think I would trust myself to light a firework. I'm way too clumsy for that. Oh, 30.944. Let's go. Let's close above this minute candle. I want 30,950. Come on. Come on, Bitcoin. Short it. A lot of you guys are saying to short. Why? Why? Why are we shorting the corn? All right, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel like I have to be here for the pamp. Like, I feel like I have to be here for Bitcoin. I don't know what to do. Someone says Sailor's buying more. I don't know, man. He bought so much. We got bamboozled. Is that what FedCoin is saying? We got bamboozled. I feel bamboozled. I feel like I'm being strung along here. I feel like I'm being led on. I feel like it's them, not me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for it, but they're not. Pamp it up. I'm using that word, muhaha. Yeah, we like pamp on this channel. We like to say pamp it up. Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Don't you know? Pamp it up. You got to pamp it up. Well, I guess Bitcoin, we pamped it up to 30.950 around. Now we're just sitting here. 15-second chart for scalping. Man, I don't even have access to the 50. Oh, a second. Oh, no, I can't watch this. Oh, no, I can't do the second one. Yeah, I can't watch lower than a minute. I think I would probably lose my mind. Definitely lose the noodle over there. All right. Listen, man. I hope you guys are MTC on the 1 second chart. I wish, man. I'm not looking at the 1 second chart. I probably like lose my mind looking at the 1 second chart. It's too much. It's too much to look at the 1 second chart. I'm looking at the 1 minute chart and I'm already losing it. All right. Why are you looking at the minute chart? Because we're obsessed. That's why, because we're absolutely obsessed. If you guys are here, make sure you guys smash these like, share the stream out with friends. Let other people know about what's going on in the banking system, what's going on in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Have a cookie today, my friends. Let me grab my cookies. I hope you guys are looking toward independence. I hope you guys are here because you want peer-to-peer transactions. You're here for freedom. You're here because you understand that we need to be our own bank, that you can't just give up your freedoms for convenience like we have in the past. It's okay if people think maybe you're a little cuckoo right now, but everyone will see what we see. It's inevitable. Money is going digital. Our whole lives are going digital. So, of course, like I said, money is going digital. It might as well be something that you're in control of. It might as well be something that you own. I hope that July 4th tomorrow reminds you of your independence, reminds you of what Bitcoin stands for, reminds you that Bitcoin is freedom. It is independence. We have 3 inalienable rights: life, liberty, and property, all of which gets taken away instantly with fiat, TradFi, and CBDCs, but is enhanced by Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, DeFi, being able to take part in a system that you would normally be excluded from. TradFi, you have to be an accredited investor, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in your bank account just to invest in something. Now we get to even the playing field. Someone that has inflation where they have to spend their money on Friday, so by Monday they could have something where their money's already going to be diminished in value. Whereas you could have a cell phone and own something. Hedge against inflation. Hedge against the control that TradFi entails. We understand that they can't ban peer-to-peer transactions with crypto. It's impossible. Decentralization is everything. Make sure if you haven't already, take your crypto off of the exchanges. Get your own wallet. Download that wallet or get an external wallet, a cold storage wallet. Write down those 12 to 24 words offline. Do not give those to anybody. Again, do not let anyone hold your hand. Bake a cookie. Celebrate your independence. Smash these likes, subscribe, share the stream out with friends. And as always, stay zesty. Eat a cookie. Cheers.